But right now, we're in the middle of the supply and demand event. This is so what you do is you find these little boxes of supplies all around the map, and then you have to turn them into the merchants. Um, there's 10 minutes left. Hopefully, I can find some kind of supplies for you guys. Um, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. So what I do is I just, mouse around the map, um, looking for little boxes, and when you find them, you send your horse out. He moves pretty fast. I try to stay in the area, like the vicinity around my castle, um, because it's really quick. Like your guy will fly right to the box, fly right back. Unfortunately, sometimes it kind of dries up, and you have to extend your radius out some, and it'll take a little while for your guys to go pick up what they need. Before this ends, I'm gonna try to turn in. We'll see if the merchant's still there. Oh, looks like something changed, but we'll hmm looks like my last merchant, the one I wanted to go to, disappeared. Looks like they're all gone now, so that's over. I had one that I wanted to turn in, but I wanted to get this recording for you. Oh, hold on. We might have something. Actually, they're still on the map, but my bookmarks aren't working. Huh, that's interesting. But anyway, so there's one around that has that was looking for some of the items that I have, and it was for a lot of points. That last one I just looked at could take some, but it wasn't as many points as the one I'm actually looking for. And I think it's over in this area somewhere. Just bear with me. Hopefully I can find it. Okay. Not this one. 200 points. I think the one I was looking for was giving me 400 points. So, yeah, and coming up to the end here, people are all turning in, all their items, and yeah, so it's kind of sometimes the deals disappear. So that could have actually been the merchant that I was looking at originally. But I need to get something turned in soon because there's only 7 minutes left in this event. Right now I'm in the top five, so that's pretty good. Hopefully I got number one. The rewards are really good for this. So I mean, 2 1 hour speed ups, not really a big deal. This 1,200 lottery tickets, I love to get lottery tickets because there's other lottery ticket events, and I save them all up for those events, and so does the rest of the people in my alliance. So what we do is we save up all of our lottery tickets for the event, and then we all use all of our lottery tickets during the event, and typically we end up being in first place. And then a lot of times the prize is more lottery tickets. But anyway, back to this event. To see the rewards here is 2,000 gold. I mean, right now with the level that I'm at, um, like being at the beginning, 2 gold is a pretty. I mean, it's pretty decent. 2,000 gold. I mean is a pretty decent amount of gold that would help me level up pretty well. And the epic equipment chest would be the cherry on top. And plus, remember I was saying in another video that you get a lot of champion retrains, especially when you win events. You get these champion retrains, and when you're in a top alliance or an alliance that's very active and does well in the events, you will end up getting a lot of those, and they're really useful. But anyway, back to trying to find this merchant to turn in my goods that I found. Here's a box of goods right here in case you're wondering what it looks like. And that'll be fur, and you'll see I'm pretty close to my castle, and you'll see how fast my guy comes and picks it up. But I'll open up, and here's the one I was looking for. But it looks like no, that's not the one. So I'm one short on oil. Let me, and that's at 188, 178. I'm going to keep that copied. And then if I forget, I'll just paste it in the chat, and and go back to it. I'll search around really quick and try to find an oil. If not, I'll just have to really maybe I might get screwed over a little bit, but maybe it's worth it might be worth the chance. And there's an oil. So there we go. So hopefully this works out for me. We'll see. I doubt that I'll get first place in this event, but being in the top five, I'm happy with that. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on this. I spent a couple hours, back and forth. I was, looking at the computer, looking at stuff online, and coming back here. Spent a couple minutes doing this, and just going back and forth. I got lucky sometimes. One of the keys to this event that that I that I think is one of the keys to this event is that if you, in the very beginning, the merchants don't give you a lot of points for your turn-ins. So you'll see, like, when you open up, when the event opens, the merchants will be offering like 99 points, or 100 points, or 150 points. 150 at the beginning is probably not too bad, but what I think, or what I feel is works best, and I do place in the, a lot of times I place very high in this event. I'm always on the leaderboard, but and I've won it a few times, but I'll wait till there's about 2 hours left. And here, just in case you don't know what they are, this right here, this item is a gem, and they're pretty. I'm gonna snatch it up just so nobody else gets it, but they they're pretty rare in this event. I do have one. Usually it's just like, you turn in one with other items, but usually you get some good points for having those. And actually, I did forget so it's 188, 178, the coordinates. All right, 188. And I'll type that in, and that'll bring me right there. And here we go. I'll turn this in for 500. Oh, gotta wait for my guy to get back to my hut, and there we go. Now I can send. And with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, and it takes a minute and 22 seconds, I'll be there just in time, and that's at 500 points at the very end. And we'll see how I do. And I'll just get back to you guys on that one. As soon as it ends, I'll show you the leaderboard, and we'll see. All right, so the event ended, and we'll see where I ended up. Okay, so I had 4,330 points. So I got 2 1-hour speed ups for reaching the first marker. The second and third markers gave me 1,200 lottery tickets and a 24-hour peace shield. And I did end up getting first place. So I got the epic equipment chest, 50% march speed bonus, and all these other. I got 2,000 gold, 2 champion retrains, and these 10 architectural plans. And that's it. So it looks like, we'll see who else. Doesn't look like anybody else in my alliance was even on the board. But yeah, so, and that's it, guys. So when you do that event, just remember, hold on to your supplies for a little while, but don't wait too long, because if you get to the end of the event, in that last half hour, or actually probably the last hour, depending on how many people are playing, the merchant deals actually start disappearing. They don't renew sometimes, and you'll end up getting stuck with, which I have a few times, getting stuck with a lot of supplies if you wait too long. So, maybe like I would say at the hour and a half left in the event, start turning them in and make sure you're getting rid of them. But don't stop there. Keep going. Try to get your items win.